This is my, second playthrough of Monster Sanctuary. It's been a really interesting game so far. As I left off my thoughts last stream, thinking about how I feel like the formula established in the game known as Bogeyman's wasn't really necessarily elaborated upon in other games in a way that I've seen interestingly done yet. You know, maybe there's just games that I've missed, but as far as I can tell, like, Pokemon kind of stands alone in that take on that core monster team building mechanic thing. I know there's like Chow Gardens and Digimanses and stuff like that, but again, I'm not saying that I know every video game and it's not been done, but for me that this is a sort of singular little thing. It's interesting to see. Those mechanics combined in some way elsewhere. Yeah, so I'm curious to see how far it's gonna go, what sort of new territory that it'll explore as the game goes on. What new things will we be introduced to? Will it veer more in the Pokemon's direction or more in the Metroidvania sort of vibe? I'm curious to see. Time will tell. Especially if I speak in that dramatic voice. Throw that debuff on from the acid rain. Yeah. I mean, I think something like this is somewhat going for it already, because it's just like combining elements that are successful sort of on their own. Like collecting a squad of monsters is just like always going to be good, because you just naturally kind of get attached to them, and you know, they don't have to do anything other than like make some attack animations show up and you sort of get attached. Oh, interesting. It's weird. Makes all the stats go. And with exploring, like, so long as the environments are interesting, like that's always just good. So if you can just like make that happen. I mean, obviously that's a tall order, but if you can combine those two things, I think it just locks together nicely. What a strange door. It feels a bit ominous. There's some dangerous monsters looking at that door. Judging by those sockets. Yeah, it looks like we need something to put in the door. Don't worry, I'll be there. Sort of the bird there giving away the farm, as it were. I couldn't tell, given the style of the game, that we're probably coming back, but hey, why not? Moves heavy blocks, breaks in walls, levitates the layer, burns vines, enkindles torches, activates fire orbs, creates rocks, rock oscillators, ground switches. Burns vines, kindles. Cuts, breaks through walls. Maybe punch you. Alright, well, looks like we don't have what it takes. Yeah. Have to come back later. Oh. What is sound? Even. Maybe I just am not heavy enough. Me and Gato, we're gonna go elsewhere then. We don't even need that chest. progress. Oh, we can double jump, so we can go back and get a bunch of stuff that we weren't able to get before. It's cool that you can double jump after doing your bird moves. A hazelnut. Sounds delicious. Sky nut. A bronze nut. I wonder if you can feed that to your animals. Is that food? Tin and copper. You need to have some copper in your diet. I don't know if you need to have tin in your diet. Tin's an element, right? Elemental tin. I bet if you need any tin in your diet, it's like a micron a year. Don't eat tin, people, okay? This is what I'm saying. I don't want it to come back to me that anybody ate tin on my account. Alright, we're in, baby. You look like a dude. Alchemist, huh? Who are you then? That'd be dangerous getting in this direction, especially for such a young one. Okay. Boy, memory gets a little foggy when I try to remember something from another century. Might be worth investigating. Different mask shapes of green robed folks. What's Will? the mushroom monster. I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't think you're ready for this, Jelly Will. I have an idea. Instead, just its behavior. Sure. I'm gonna be attacked while in midair. Oh, it's the song I love. It's my favorite song. We're gonna turn down the jams, like that MC5 song. Kick down the jams. Okay, what do you not like? You don't like being set on fire. Something I can relate to. We're gonna do the debuff. Your axe is bigger than you are, bud. An idea. Stone rain. Jackal. Oh yeah, you don't like being set on fire, so we're gonna fire punch you. Falcon punch. I think we're gonna, yeah, we're actually gonna buff the party for once. We're gonna be brave. I think we're gonna be in this fight for a couple rounds, so full offense. So the buff might just might help. Oof. That sucks. We're gonna probably just poison him anyways, right? He's gonna resist the attack. At least we're getting that poison damage on round by round. Okay, what else we got going on here? Do we shield? How long does shield last for? I don't even know. I don't even know how long they last for. Let's find out. They still add some combo-y things, so whatever. Okay, hit him. Boo-boo. Alrighty. Look at this beautiful squad. Don't hit blah blah blah. What a jerk. Okay, so he doesn't like fire the most. 5 times 40. 200. Yeah, let's do Arcane Bolt. We need to get that combo modifier up to get some big damage on our boy the Minotaur. I mean, it's hard to say. It seems like the buff did help matters. This is like 500 points off of a non-crit attack, so. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're in the same area here. Unga's getting a little hurt. Got a crit out of it. It's pretty good. Crits are always good in these kinds of games. Do big damage. Why not? Oof. That's dangerous. We're gonna heal Unga. Do the old fire punch. Up to 9. 9. That's what I just made up. Yeah. Oof. That got him. Victory! Victory is mine. Guitar, ring, pianist here, copper. Level ups. Hooray! Oh, we got the novice keeper thing just like that. I'm going to pop open my audio settings here. Just to change the mix a little bit. Turn the bass gain volume down a little so I can turn it up in my headphones. Check 1 2 3 4. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm gonna turn myself. Oop! I'm gonna turn myself up just a hair as well. There you go. Should work. Oh, come on, Leo. What a garbage bag. That guy smells. Alrighty. What a big-headed guy. What a way to talk about your friend, jeez. Okay. Audio is being weird today. Oh, it's interesting. Given the way that I didn't know if this is sort of an inside baseball thing, but the Windows mixer, as you turn things up, it maintains the relative spacing of the volume levels. So it's like the volume that I have for the game is like a quarter of the max volume, and as I roll up the volume slider here, it's staying at that 1/4 mark, which is very interesting. I didn't realize it did that. Anyhow, I'm gonna just fuss with this for 2 seconds. Just to get everything nice and toasty in my headset, so we don't have to think about it moving forward. That should work. That should work. Okay, well, we beat up that guy. We didn't get a Minotaur egg, which is too bad. It would have been nice to have a Minotaur egg to go along with my monk egg, but what are we gonna do? You can't get everything you want the first time. Although I do want a mushroom egg. A mushroom egg sounds half the way to a meal. So what are we gonna do here? We're just gonna kill him. We're just gonna kill him hard. We're gonna explosion them. No crits. Very sad. Very sad. Spore level 2. I wonder if Spore has a skill tree. Not that I can access, but like when my dudes level up, there's a skill tree where they get to pick abilities. I wonder if Spore levels up, it gets to pick its own abilities. These are thoughts that trouble me. Why, hello. How's it going, Keithall? How's the good life treating you? Hope you're doing good today. Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah, I've had a good one. I just got back from a nice long walk. Getting out in some of that chilly Toronto air. It's about -10 degrees Celsius today, but you know, sometimes that's what you need. You just need to move some cold air through your lungs. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's coming down just a little bit right now. It was snowing this morning. Good, and glad to hear you're doing excellent. You deserve it. What brings you to my corner of the internet today? I got a monk egg last time I was playing this. Oh, there you go. Yeah, not so much snow out there. There's a lot of rain to complain about. We got a mushroom egg. Oh yes. Yes, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, you're my second notification in the lot. Oh, okay, that's cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. Yeah, we're playing some Monster Sanctuary. It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I can give you the spiel if you want, or I can save you the spiel if you already know all about monk eggs. Honestly, yes, please. So it's sort of like Pokemon Metroidvania is really like the lazy way to describe it. But you've got all these different monsters, and the monsters have stats and do Pokemon things, right? There's a type chart, but there's only 4 types. It's Earth, Wind, Fire, and Water, rounding out the 60s R&B band name type chart. And you can see my dudes have skills, and you can spend the skill points and unlock things on their skill trees, which is pretty cool. And you can name them like your Pokemon. This is blah 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 the blob, and I'm gonna make blah 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 good at. He's been getting beaten up a little bit, so I'm gonna give him some more health. Yeah, there's definitely some substance to it. And so, yeah, I named this guy named Gato for obvious reasons. But yeah, so you do that, right? So every monster that you get also has like a power that you can use on the world map or wherever you want. So blah 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 can make bubbles. Blah 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 the blah. Yeah, exactly. These are blah 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 the blob's bubbles. And then this is Unga, my rage parrot, can help me fly around, do some platforming. And then there's this like Tengu creature that can burn things on fire. So it's sort of like fly or cut or also probably cut. A lot of them are cut. We're thinking about that mechanically. This guy's literally cut. It's a cat with a sword. Yeah, you got it. You totally got it. Flash or whatever. Strength, as it were. Yeah, but there's some sort of like ability that works like in the real world, which is pretty cool. And then they also have equipment, right, where you can put gear on them, and then you can also feed them, which is interesting. So the way that it works is they get bonuses from the last 3 things you fed them, if that makes sense. So there's all that kind of stuff. But one of the things that's interesting about it is that you'll see I'll point it out next time I get into a fight, but you actually get a score every time you battle somebody, and the rewards that you get from the battle depend upon how good you did in the fight. So I mean, you still can end up doing like mindless mashing if you really want to JRPG it hard, which is fine. That's a fine way of playing games. Sometimes the individual battles don't need to matter, and they're just like a storytelling vehicle so that like you overcame adversity. Yeah, absolutely. That's sort of the idea. I've not played that game, but I've heard that comparison made. So I trust that if other people are coming up with it, it makes sense. You're probably making sense. So then there's this whole other thing, right? Like you can go in inventory. We got a mushroom egg, so we're gonna hatch our mushroom. All right, we hatched a fungi. What should I name my fungi? Give me a name. But if you get eggs for monsters you don't intend on using, you can donate them to the Monster Sanctuary, and that it helps build the Monster Sanctuary's army, so that it's like a better defended thing, which is both like just like a way of getting prizes in the game, as well as like Cremini. I'm into it. Let's do it. It's a good mushroom type, but it's like Cremini. It's like a little, but even though it's huge. Is this an item? Consumable. Oh, so this is like rare candy. Interesting. Oh, okay, cool. So it's like a catch-up thing. Yeah, blah 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 the blob. I've got Gato. I got Unga. Avro. Some CanCon for you there. Canadians still getting angry about Avro 50 years later. Yeah, exactly. I named this guy, I'm still mad. This is exactly it. I named that as like just like a call out because you immediately identify who's a Canadian, right? There's that silly thing about like a boot or whatever, which isn't real, but you 100% know somebody's a Canadian if you mention Avro Arrow and they get upset. I guess Kojiki is an important, or Kojikai is an important Shinto text. I don't know. I had to look it up. I don't know the right pronunciation. I didn't think this guy champ. It just seemed like a champ thing to do. Waffles. I don't know. I've been eating. I bought a waffle maker lately, so I've been eating a lot of waffles. No regrets. Yeah, totally. From what I understand, that's an issue of like our American neighbors not having a vowel sound for like the U sound in an O that we have, and so they can't say it back. So that's like the closest approximation they have for the about, right? Because there's the turn in the middle. Like water, there's like the oo sound before the W. Water, because you can't just go like right on the W, right? Just the way mouths work. So it's like as close as they can get is to say a boot. I call this guy Mooper. I don't know why. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Syntax listens with Liam. I named this guy Obama as a subtle allusion to the Pokemon who's also Yeti. I don't know. All right, Gato dumps like a truck. We're gonna give Gato the mana regen. Yeah, so instead of like skill or PP, and they have mana that recovers every round. Okay, that's good. I have enough dignity to not do the screaming YouTuber thing, but I still like to tell jokes my own way. Every buff action, I mean, I don't care what this bird does. I keep on calling this the bird for which I feel nothing. Yeah, we can carve out a little slice of the internet for ourselves, where people can laugh and smile without needing to yell. Yeah, this is the bird for whom I feel nothing, because this is my like starter. You could the ones you could pick were like Super Toad, Firebird, a dog thing that was icy, or a cat thing that was also on fire. So I went with the hateful spite bird, and then I got this bird, and I was like, I don't know, you're never going to be an on fire bird, so you are the bird for whom I feel nothing. Kojika, I can't even pronounce your name. I don't know. I named you and I don't know it. So. Yeah, number 2 bird. The number 2 bird, my heart. It sucks, eh? What a way to live. Being living in the shadow of a bigger bird. Intermediately sized bird. Good old champ. You have big second child energy there. That's fair. Look at this guy. Look at this creature. Yeah, so I mean, like, it's a good game. There's some things about it for sure. Like, we don't need to trash this game whatsoever, but it's an indie game. It's got some indie game stuff happening where there's varying levels of polish between the different components. I'm really not a fan of the music. There's some songs that are good. Like this song's fine, but there's like some pieces of music that I think are unfortunately like legitimately bad, which is hard. But I just turned down the music for those parts. I feel bad because like I'm a musician and I hate to do people dirty like that. Yeah, the soundtrack is so important. I've been realizing. Ooh, I've been clipping my own mic. I've been realizing that these days, like how much the soundtrack is important to me in terms of the enjoyability of a game, which seems silly because it's like I'm a musician. But like, I guess I was able to just take a step back and think about it a little bit more realistically about like, you know, of all the games I like, do any of them have bad soundtrack? And the answer was no. You just, if a game doesn't sound good, like I subtly just feel blasé about it and don't tend to pick it up again later, right? I'm not sorry. Yeah, exactly. No, totally. Yeah, I'm with you. I guess I just had never put it in the... I never, like, realized it in that sort of direct way. Of, like, how important it is. Because there's definitely games that, like, where the music carried it for me. Like, a game I was thinking about, did I play Sayonara Wild Hearts? No, I did not. You'll have to tell me all about it, though. But a game I can think of, like Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U. That's really cool. I'll take a look at that. Okay, like, so here's the score screen, right? So there's a difficulty score, how long it took, what your health was at the end of the battle, how much you made use of buffs and debuffs. An execution score relates to like how high your combo thing got, how many of your attacks were like super effective, so to speak, and I think it even it claims to have at some point even said it even takes into account like the order in which you take place in the combo. Like my fiery bird Unga goes last because it has the highest attack rating. So when your combo level is higher, you take advantage from the combo buff more, and apparently it takes that into account when it's giving you a score. And then the loot that you get changes as a result, right? And we got a Grummy egg. That's fun. I haven't got one of those yet. This is math. Oh no. I'm one of those weird people who likes to do math. You know you know how people say like do the math? I actually do it. Tricked into learning. I gotta go huff paint just to unlearn these things. Be right back. Mountain path. Yeah, so far this is a very interesting game. Certainly it's like, I feel like it's got some of that indie game stuff going on where maybe it can afford to do things that aren't working perfectly. Because it doesn't have the burden of being an $18 trillion production. Look at these dudes. Yeah, I'm a musician turned programmer. Tiger Eye. They're called manticorbs, I guess. So I'm very much do the math. Apparently they like I guess like just raw attack is a thing too. Like just there's also a neutral. I guess it's the normal or the fighting type in this game. What programming do I do, sir? I'm just recently out of school. I'm working as an internship at a leading audio software development firm here in Canada. Yeah, so that's pretty good. My main language is C++. Oh, I should switch this out. But I also have to program in TypeScript and in Python for work. I think Avro might actually be. We're gonna put Avro in. Are you in a technical field? Are you a coordinateur? That's not a real word. Yeah, I to be honest, I don't really know much about what that landscape is like. I used to work as a musician, but then about a year and a half ago, just from talking to other folks in the business in terms of like what we were looking at coming down the road, I decided I would try to switch course and follow the money a little bit more. Just because it was like a pretty chaotic life, to be quite honest. And just on the heels of that, the Corona thing happened, and now it's illegal to be a musician. So here I am. And I enjoy it quite a bit. It's really quite nice. I really like my new job. I really like my new team. I think there's a ton of overlap between programming and composing music. And I don't mean like in a metaphorical way. I mean, I think there's a lot of literal overlap. A lot of the things that you do as a programmer and a composer are the same. And the economy being the unfair creature that it is, it's a lot easier to make a living as a programmer than it is to make a living as a musician. And so it has left me bizarrely with almost as much time to play music as I had before as an actual musician. Just kind of a 2020 vibe, but there we are. Code was just never one of those things that my brain could comprehend. That's fair. Oh yeah, I mean, practically speaking, like it's against the law to be a musician. I mean, I know there's no law in the books that says like you can't play the saxophone or whatnot, but you know, all the gigs are gone. Let's be real. I know you're not arguing with me though. I don't think it matters. We're just gonna hit him. Yeah, for sure. You got the idea. Yeah, so that's a real mood, as they say. Yeah, it's been a crazy time. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good. The company that I'm working for is doing really exciting work, and I'm glad that I'm in audio and not just, you know, making dog food websites or whatever. Not to vilify anybody who finds themselves making dog food websites, but it's just sort of not, you know, you don't make a career change like that only to go just do something meaningless to collect a paycheck. Does that make sense? That's not where my heart is at. So it's good. It's still a creative and expressive field that I believe in. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. It's I mean, it was even like that as a musician, right? Like, you know, the stuff that paid the bills when I was performing as a bass player was all musical theater things, and like, you know, playing Beauty and the Beast over and over again was fun. And it did have its high points. The people were nice, and it's good to just play in general. But it's not like I was ever doing. If I was offered any other gig, I would have taken it. It just happened to be where I was getting calls, right? Just doing Manticore Bag, just doing musical theater, playing electric and upright bass. Is it any wonder that her name means beauty? I don't know if you know. Oh, I died. I don't know if you know Beauty and the Beast at all. Totally, yeah, exactly. It was good, but you know, I was playing Beauty and the Beast in order to make ends meet, just as much as I'm coding to make ends meet. They're both things I enjoy, but not necessarily the things that little baby Liam dreamed of doing as a child. And I don't mean that in a bleak way. Just, you know, life is life. It's a series of deals we make with ourselves. But yeah, it's vibe. It's real mood. The yeah, the world of programming is really interesting, though. There's a lot of really strong personalities in it. I like all the programmers I've met, though, because I don't know, there just seems to be like a, I don't know how I would describe it, but I like the way they think. I think is basically the easiest way without trying to like armchair psychoanalyze people who aren't even in the room, like hypothetical folks. I just like the way that they think. There, I can get up here. I always knew I would one day. What do you do? What fills your days? If you don't mind my asking. You can remain anonymous if you'd like. I understand the nature of this relationship. I'm the one on camera, not you. We're just using our new double jump power to go explore now. Not right now, anyways. Yeah, I mean, yes, it's Twitch. We all take our turn in the hot seat. Yeah, once upon a time I had quite a larger following than I do now, which is also fine. It's no big deal. I stopped because I went to school, and that took up all my time. But I'm curious to see whether or not that'll return, or whether or not I'm a has-been, whether or not I'm all washed up. Being a has-been could be pretty cool, though. You always get to remember about the good old days. Have an unrealistic memory about what you really were like in your prime. So we're going for crit chance here. I just want all the crits all the time. I'm going in hard on that stat. My crit chance is 41%, right? You're mostly an artist, you guess? Even though a mediocre one? There's pride in being mediocre. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's the state of the economy that means that you can't make a living as an artist unless you're like a generational talent, which is not fair. Because I can certainly tell you that I'm not a generational talent composer. I mean, programmer, right? But yeah, I make way more money as a programming intern than I made as a busting my ass off musician, right? What are we gonna do with a problem like Gato? Nice. That's good. It is a very good thing to do. Congrats on doing the right thing. So you've played Chrono Trigger, I take it. What's your taste in the video games? Oh yeah, no, for sure. There's a lot of value and a lot of meaning in dedicating your time to helping others. Bizarrely, our society does not seem to value that. It's a very strange thing to not value, but hey, here we are. RPGs, tactical, roguelikes. That's cool. You're all about the story. You want to be taken on a journey. You want to be taken on a fantastic voyage. This game is definitely light on the story. So far the story seems to be, you're a dude, you run around. Oh, come on, ref. Okay. I get it, I get it. I really like tactical games a lot. I think on the Fantastic Voyage is great. The inside of human hearts to tell you some timeless truth about the condition humane, like this game is doing. Like old Buren. Hello there. I was just taking a stroll around here. That's BS. I saw your host 2 seconds ago. How did you get down here? How did you move faster than us? Ain't Snowy Peaks just the most magnificent sight in our sanctuary? Well then, how have you been doing so far? You're a keeper novice now, huh? I gotta admit, that was pretty quick. To be honest with you, the Snowy Peaks seem calm and peaceful right now. At least I haven't heard anything yet. But hey, it is said that in strange time, a keeper in need might be able to communicate with the frozen oracle. Supposedly, she could answer any question, or tell you where you would need to go find a lost object. Wow. Who knows? Perhaps you're the lucky one to find her. I'm certainly not going to jump to that cold lake. It's a joke. That's right, the oracle's supposed to be somewhere in the frozen lake on the west of the Snowy Peaks. Why don't you take a dive and see if there's any truth to the stories? Ah. Well, I'll head back to the farm. You don't have a farm. A shack with 7 blobs in a fenced off area. Don't actually do anything foolish. I was just kidding about going to the frozen lake. You know that, right? Good joke. I think like on Twitch I cut my teeth playing tactical games like like it's a snow blobo, like XCOM. One of my favorite things to stream ever is XCOM on hardcore Iron Man mode, and I name all the soldiers after viewers, and then watch them as their brains get destroyed by horrific aliens. It's pretty cool. Ice blob. What does that mean for blah blah blah? I gotta admit, it's a pretty cool time. It's a pretty good time. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Arcane Bolt. Gotta punch. The crit could kill him. Oh baby. First all streamers I made friends with. Oh cool, yeah, it's a real hoot. I'll have to come back to that at some point. Yeah, it's always so tragic after you've been playing with some characters for like 20 hours or whatever, and you just like misclick something. Like you get that thing where it's just like on the edge of the tile, and instead of being behind cover, they're like just standing in the middle of a hallway, and you're like, Douglas, why? And then 2 seconds later, Douglas has been turned into like a red mist by a plasma grenade. Yeah, exactly. No. Yeah. It's good. It's so good. That's some quality entertainment, baby. That's show business. Yeah. Oh man, I miss that stuff. Yeah, I think that like those games are even more fun streaming than they are playing on your own. Exactly. One of my recurring characters was there's a bunch obviously, but one of them was a character named Lightning Hot Yoga, who is named for the avatar of a fellow streamer who created this character in his mind of some overeducated millennial kid who kept on getting bachelor's degrees in nothing until he was drafted into the army and forced to apply what he knew about holistic medicine to fighting the alien menace. And that the other one, it would be a good pal of mine made the game Lizard. It's a NES game, a ROM hack as it were. And I downloaded some custom assets to put a lizard head on the guys and make him his uniform completely green. Oh, it's fun. It's sort of like Shovel Knight, right? Appearing in every game. But it was Lizard. You've offended Automod? What did you say? I forget what the settings were that. Battles for the Mechanical Overlord? Let's see. Was it swears? Oh, you know, you can say butt. You can say ass. The way with that kind of thing is I just have a few swear words muted, and when people type them, I will still read their message out. But I found that the easiest way to screen out like questionable Twitch douches is to not let them swear, because it's like real adults, real humans are able to say, okay, you know, I can express myself without swearing, that's fine, and then you just let them, and that's fine. But like internet stream monsters, if you don't let them if you don't let them swear, they just won't stay. They're not up for that. They're not up for communicating on that level, and that's fine. There's other streams that they can go frequent. What should I name this Manticorb? Exactly. I will die on this beach. Totally, yeah. Swearing's fine. I swear a ton. But yeah, it's just these. If I'm more than like policing the chat or anything, it's just like people self-select. If they can't, if like internet trash, if they can't swear, then they'll just leave on their own accord. Blinky, done. I like it, 'cause the one eye. I get you. I see what you did there. But yeah, ass is a little too far. What about this grummy fellow? We're gonna name this green fellow Noodles. You know, and people got to do what they like, also, right? If people are here to have a outrageous sweary time, you know what I mean? Like just like let's all get on Twitch and be stream monsters. Then they're just not gonna be happy here. So they should know that sooner, so they don't feel misled. Good old Noodles. Proliferate. When applying a debuff, trigger an additional 30% damage. That's fun. What is this? Remunerate. When applying a debuff, gain regeneration. That's fun. Yeah, exactly. It's just a real representative of society. Armor shred. This guy seems cool. I'm not gonna lie, this guy seems like a cool dude. He's got all these passive skills, which I like. They're my favorite type in these types of games. Skills you don't have to manage. They just sort of like quietly make your team better in the background. Magic plus. Alright, I'm savvy, Noodles. I can get hip to that. Sorcelation. When exploiting an enemy's weakness with an attack, gain sorcery. Shield by... cool. Yeah, exactly. Passives, though, they're just always working hard for you in the background. Cascade. The power of every consecutive hit during the ability is increased by 5% continuously. Ooh, that sounds like math. We're never gonna do the math. Yeah, so you'd want to do lots of multi-hits. double impact when exploiting enemy's weakness and attack. Yeah. What fun stuff do we have here? Mana buffer. You can consume or losing mana. Okay. This guy seems like a tricky dude. A real tricky dude. Plus Shark. Shark is actually really good. Layer mean deliciousness. So do you rock the XCOM hard too? Are you a big XCOM fan? I burnt your armor. The sectoids? Did you play XCOM Chimera Squad by any chance? I didn't. You did not. Now that was an experience, for sure. It was real time. I'm gonna do a very maritimer thing. I'm from Halifax originally, from Nova Scotia, but I'm gonna do a real maritimer thing. And in order to tell you a story, I'm gonna tell you a different story first. We gotta start everything 3 layers deep. Tell directions according to buildings that no longer exist. So there's a thing that always makes me roll my eyes in the video game industry, where like people will make violent video games and then inevitably some horrific act of violence will happen in the real world, and then everybody has to go and pretend like it was a really uncanny timing. Like, oh man, there was a school shooting after our video game about school shootings was supposed to come out, right? Or there's that game that was like 6 days in Fallujah or whatever that got delayed because of like sectarian violence in Iraq, and they're like, who would have thought there possibly could have been a bad time to release this video game about a conflict that's still ongoing. Oh, the timing is just so bad, right? Really, the issue is that you know, it's just, if you make games about ugly topics, sometimes ugly things happen. Hey Brad, how's it going? Oh, we got a Mollywaw egg. Where do monsters go for sanctity? I can show you the sanctuary if you want. Anyways, I'm never going to be one of those persons who says, oh, you shouldn't make a game about this topic or the other topic. But I mean, at the same time, if you decide to make a game where you murder people with a rifle for 60 hours, right, at least you gotta own up to the fact of what it is that you just created, right? It's gonna have problems. Anyways, so when XCOM Chimera Squad came out, which is basically about an extrajudicial police squadron with powers and jurisdiction beyond that of normal police in the world of XCOM. It was like, oh yeah, Tengu Man. It was like the week that George Floyd was killed by the Minneapolis police. Okay, so that's the subtext for playing this game. So the real actual plot of XCOM Chimera Squad is that you're in this city, like City 51 or whatever, which is like a pilot program for resettling aliens on planet Earth after the end of the war in XCOM 2, and you play as the extrajudicial kill squad arm of the police who's unaccountable to the people of the city, tasked with violently ensuring that all the different races of aliens are mixing according to the customs of the city. This is not like you can't make these things up. Like they decided they would make. Yeah, exactly. That's totally it. That's totally it. And you couldn't have. Oh man. You couldn't have made it worse if you tried. So like straight up, you get in the party bus. The banger bus is what I was calling it. The banger bus is coming, and everybody's pumping from New York to San Francisco. And you just roll up on dudes because there's like an armed robbery in place, and you and your space age kill squad pile out of the van and just start murdering people without asking any questions. Oh man, with your illegal military hardware, your post-war military hardware, just hopping out of the back of that armored truck, sometimes ramming it through walls, and you're just laying into people. Oh baby. So it was a really fun video game with a lot of pretty fraught tone problems. Yeah. Kind of getting a Boy and His Blob vibe here. Totally. Yeah. I named him Bob Blah Blah the Blob. We need to hatch an egg. This Mogwai egg. We need a name for the Mogwai. Anyways, XCOM Chimera Squad was a great game. It was a lot of fun. It was a really interesting exploration of like what you could do with XCOM formula if you had specific characters rather than just like an endless, revolving door of rookies to churn through, like so many lambs to the slaughter. And I think the game was a lot of fun and successful, but also for me playing it as the events in the States and here in Canada too played out in terms of the protests against police violence and like the escalation of the Black Lives Matter movement and the calls to like defund police. It was very interesting to play a game where you played as the police who were again the term is extrajudicial kill squad. It's really what XCOM Chimera Squad is. Gizmo? Alright, let's go Gizmo. I hatched a monk from an egg. I got a monk egg, and then a monk came out of it. I also have Gato on my team. There was a Gato egg. Look, it's Gato. Do 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 do. Yeah, all these dudes came from eggs, like Noodles, Gizmo, Blinky, Cremini, Waffles, the monk. This Gato, yeah, he's got an exhaust pipe. Whiskar, Mooper, Obama. Kilroy, that's funny. Oh hooray, we can do these things now. Magic Rock. Every attack does more magic thing. Hexing Sport. Whenever this monster spends a turn without attacking an enemy, apply a random debuff on a random enemy. That's pretty fun. Health focus. Well, that's interesting. This makes it easier to spend time healing, I suppose. We're gonna do that though. Gato. How you doing today, Brad? Oh yes, I remember Kilroy. Yeah, from The Secretive Manor. No skill points left. Not with that attitude. The skill is shaped like a bird. Phoenix Affinity. When this monster is knocked out for the first time in combat, it is revived at 10% of max health. That's pretty fun. I've not actually had anybody knocked out though. Explosive Blast. Hits everybody. Interesting. Interesting. It's our first area of effect attack. Fire attack deal 10% increased damage. I don't know. What's here? Energize. Monsters in the party recover. Oh. 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 Solar burst. Charge start. 7 charge stacks? I don't even know what 1 charge stack is, so. Hybrid mastery. I don't know. That seems pretty boring. Let's get lightning level 2 so I can get this energized thing. That sounds fun. It sounds like something that'll bring me smiles. So we're gonna do that. Tengu never really gets used, but we'll give him explosions. Defensive overload. Increase attack and magic by 15 points. Earthquake. That's the one I think I wanted to get. Defense focus. Static. Non-critical hits deal. Oh, interesting. Trying to get a character without critical hits. Interesting idea. Full utility. Applies Chanel, regeneration, and sidekick. It's interesting. Every hit has a 10% chance to apply weakness. Healing shield. Healing skills. Also apply 10%. Okay. Mass restore. Shield cast. Protector. Earthquake. Secret of Manners, written by M. Post, directed by Don Bluth. Not to be confused with The Secret of Nanner. It's all about secret conspiracy to destroy the Cavendish banana. How you doing, Brad? Did I already ask? Sometimes I feel like I ask the same questions 100 times. However you're doing, I hope it's tremendously good. Alright, okay, I get it. You fall in the water, you die. You're doing alright. You playing some cattle toads later? Get some clinger winger action in. Kitty, 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 kitty. Cattle loads. Get a load of this cattle. Wow. So majestic. Yeah. This is Pokemon's. We're in the Pokemon's phase of the game. This is a riot. Oh, what a cheater. I hate it when the game cheats. Healing people, what a coward. Yeah, it's been a very interesting play so far. It's got some ups and downs, but definitely an interesting little take on several classics combined. Stop healing, you ass. Alright, sounds good. Look at this. Look at this cheating. Man. Can you imagine if I cheated like that? So what is your ultimate goal with Battletoads, Brad? You're trying to get through the game on one set of continues? Is that the vibe? Cool. But without using like save scummy kind of stuff. You want to do it legit. Gotcha. It doesn't seem like it would be that hard with save states. It would just, you know, you have to be patient. That would be my guess. Like so many other things, right? Kaboom. I get the oh, well, the poison won't even have to. I got a crit. Alright, we need a name for the kitty. Meow, 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 meow. Taking suggestions for a name. Anybody's got suggestions for a name? All right. I'm gonna go with Dorp. If only I can spell it right. My made-up name. I'm gonna name this cat Dorp. There you go. I think we're all filled up with monsters. We're gonna have to go drop some of these dudes off. Does Dorp have a cool special power? Lights up dark rooms. That's interesting. Maybe you're worth keeping around, Dorp. Yeah, how do we eat these monsters? Is what I really want to know. Not that I would do it, but say we needed to. This song is nice. Why is the boss battle music so bad? I got an almond. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not seeing eggs either, right? You gotta get you gotta fill your belly somehow. I mean, that's always the funny thing about Pokemon, right? It's the uneasy relationship. Between biology and the narrative element of growing close bonds. Ooh, look at this slug. The snail creature? Crystal snail. You know, you gotta eat, right? It'd be different if, like, they made it explicit in Pokemon's that, like, everyone was, like, a vegan or whatever. But it's just sort of, like, conspicuously no one talks about food in Pokemon's. Yeah, exactly. Poke pellets. Yeah. Soylent Green is Pokemon. Stop attacking my bird. You guys suck. You're guys cheating again. Get him, Gato. Yeah, exactly. And then, like, the cartoon, the anime or whatever, sometimes, like, gets into suspicious territory where it's like people seem to be fishing Magikarp commercially, and it's like it's kind of weird. It's conspicuous, right? Okay. I believe Big Bird will be able to take this dude out. Yeah. This should do it. There you go. You got no one to heal but yourself. Yeah. Soylent Green's Pokemon. You're just eating ground up Chanseys. What you're eating is all of the Pokemon that people were breeding to try to get shinies, but then just hucked in the dumpster at the back of the Pokemart or the Pokemon Center after they hatched. That's really what Soylent Green is. This unwanted, non-shiny Pokemon. Such a springy texture. 4. Yeah, brash neutral. Oh, Pokemon Natures. Oh, so much about that game. I just have to guess what the game wants me to do here. I mean, this looks like a heavy block to me, but what do I know? This is an ice orb. Keep on hitting the wrong button. Still hitting the wrong button. We need a different Metroidvania power. Juiced. Water. Activates ground switches. It's very earthboundy. A weird mushroom. I don't think I have one for this either. Come on, mushroom, we're leaving. Yeah, exactly. Now that's a video game. The rolling health and stuff. Oh my god, what are you? Nice. So it's basically just like every other morning, right? Every morning you get out of bed and you sigh. Earthbound. It's good. It's a very fun video game. I highly recommend it. That's a video game that's fun to play. Explosions. Come on, poison. Oh, okay, geez. The last time I played through it was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I started to play through on Twitch like a couple years ago, maybe a year ago. But like, people were complaining for me to play it. But then when I did stream it, literally nobody showed up for like 3 nights in a row. I was like, to hell with this. Last time I listened to anybody about anything. Yeah, totally. That's just like how life works. Yeah, I remember Earthbound just sort of like breaking my brain slightly. Like growing up, being like, what on God's green earth am I witnessing? What a good game. Totally, yeah. I mean, whatever, right? It's just Twitch chat, it's fine. It's like, oh, you know, fine. Like, I like this game. But part of it was like, you want to play, even if it's a great game, you want to play it at the time of your choosing, right? And like, I would have been down for playing it with like a bunch of, you know, basically like chilling with your friends and doing the yucks while you play a game together, kind of thing. It's okay, Brad. I'm not blaming you. I blame myself. Yeah, the whole everything. It's all worth it. Not a dull moment. Yeah, flying around in that saucer that crashes. Waking up in the graveyard. Having people beat up teddy bears. All the absurdly good music in moments where, like, in a normal game they just like wouldn't put anything, but like you go to this one scene that lasts 6 seconds and it's got the best rager of a song in any video game you've ever heard, and you hear it once. Leathercorn. And then that's it. And you're like, will these crazy people stop at nothing? Yeah. Double impact. You are a robot, pal. Mass antidote. Alright, well, lesson learned. Okay. Yeah. I think that's, if I recall correctly, I think that's one of Brad's, or you might know him as Sakonikow's favorite moments of that game is the coffee break. I think that's the name of the song that plays during the coffee break. Yeah, exactly. You're just having a real moment. Totally. Yeah. Great song. Yeah, the whole game is just filled, like, it's like wall to wall with great music. All right, we're gonna take Kojiki. Brad, how would you say that? Would that be Kojikai or Kojiki? Named for the Shintoist text collection of poems, I believe. Totally, the game just gives you a moment to like feel like you're a cool dude. What an idea! Why don't more games do that? Oh, these guys they're weak to physical. I see. We've got to get physical. I want to get physical. Applies poison. Let's do that. Let's poison everyone. It's fair. Just use the words you know. It's most important. Let's go with might. I'm feeling it. And we will poison you. Explosions. Yeah, the I imagine it's like a spring. When you hit it, it goes bling. And we'll poison you. Totally, yeah. There's a lot of joy packed into that little detail. Those things are nice, eh? It's some good stuff. Earthbound's a good game. let's just explode this guy. It is so unexpected. It is a weird moment. It is very like value added, kind of like this left field thing that you wouldn't have expected otherwise, that no other game does, and yet makes just the most sense in the world when it happens. It's like one of those things that's so simple in execution. You're like, why didn't I think of that? Why wasn't I the one who had that idea? Sure. Yeah. I get that. Yeah, or like that, the title card in Final Fantasy, where you get that big vermilion sort of aqua blue-green sky with the birds and the distant castle. It says Final Fantasy. And you're like, wow, we haven't done anything yet, but this adventure is going to be amazing. Oh, interesting. Did it just... Yeah, it just gives you the momentum. I'm not holding down the control stick. Oh, it seems to be random too, whether you got it right or left. It's an interesting choice. Cool. Wonder why they did that. What's up, buddy? It's an amazing choice in itself. Why not deliver those words after you spend many hours developing a real meaning? Yeah, totally. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what like really sets it out from like the rest of what's going on, is that it's completely true. It's a wacky thing to do, but it's also like 100% authentic. I think if it wasn't that, it would be a horrible moment, right? What's that? Sure, we'll find out in time. Leather. Can you imagine if you tried to do something like that during an XCOM game? Or like halfway through XCOM 2, it's like, Commander, the higher-ups want you to know that you've grown so much as an individual. These experiences you've had on the battlefield, you'll remember forever. Now go murder alien scum. It'd be terrible, right? Commander. Look at this bridge, though. This isn't the bridge to nowhere, it's the bridge to everywhere. Commander. That sound bite, that line read is an entire reason to play XCOM. Is just to have that in your head for the rest of your life. Commander. Can I break the bridge? Like in Metroid? Can I bomb it and blow up a glass bridge? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe later. We can try that. Breaks hidden walls, eh? Does it break walls that you can see, though? What if the wall isn't hidden? Yeah, because we were talking about it on whatever day that was. Scroll? I guess that's the way you get out. I wonder if you can actually recover there. I wanna make my way out of that without dying. Seems kind of like hard though. Me and the thing that you missed last time, Kethal, was Brad and I were doing a cooperative playthrough of The Lost Vikings. Oh yeah, it's Sakonica. I keep calling him Brad. I don't know if that's confusing. His name is Brad in real life. Not, you know what I mean. I call him Brad because I know him as Brad. Take me back. Take me back. I don't know if you can get out of here, like, legit. Sounds good. Yeah, you're not dumb. I'm just being courteous. Yeah. It's a weird choice. There's Coyote Time. Call back to the stream from that isn't this one. Talking about platforming choices. Yeah, I think you can't do it. Yeah, I'm not like you have to eat yourself in order to get out of here. I'm not a fan of that, I gotta say. I don't know why. Something about it just doesn't seem very tasteful. You know, it's like hanging up a picture of the Mona Lisa in a McDonald's or something. It's just like, this is a kind of a crass combination of things. I feel like the jump should be makeable. Even if it, like, yeah, it boots you out, but yeah. As your gym. We gotta go to the blacksmith again and upgrade some junk. Oh, this is where I wanted to go. A Minotaur. Minotaur? What do you say? Megator. Neither. Man, I've never fought a Megator before. Who we taking out first? Let's deal with this dude. Megier. Do some fiery punches. Some leaking. Yeah, he looks. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's causing anybody any real problems. It's one of the things that's been funny about these battles is it's like, so far, like, none of the monsters have actually been like antagonistic. Like, I've just been like running around their habitat and ganking them. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, I think so. The plot, as far as I can tell, is that there's supposed to be some sort of like mysterious power corrupting the monsters. We've all played that video game. What a cheater, God. Have a punch. But you know, that's, what can I tell you? That's where I didn't write the game story, okay? But so far the plot doesn't seem to be that important to the plot. If you get what I mean. It hasn't really come up that much. So many games, like every Dragon Quest game is about that. There's some evil power that's awoken that's corrupting the creatures of the land and making them powerful, dangerous monsters. So that's so many video games we've all played. That's fine. Sometimes you just need a plot in order to have a plot. You don't want to belabor it too much. You just need the game to go. So you just pick one. You just go to the plot supply store, and you pick a ready-made plot off the shelf. And you go, do you have any saving the corruption from the void in? And they're like, oh no, we just sold that one out. We have amnesiac loner is the heir to the throne though. Like, oh no, I used that for my last one. Oh shoot. Do you have like silent protagonist is part of a dichotomy between good and evil? Oh yeah, we got that fresh in. Okay, thanks. Just plug that right in. The prequel to EVO? No, I'm not. Sort of Dragon Quest, but setting is natural history, the Earth, the evolution of life. EVO is the Super Nintendo one, right? The Super Famicom one, where you evolve while platforming, and you eat people to gain DNA. And yet another poor representation of evolutionary biology in video games. Search for Eden, which is also bizarrely like a religious reference. Okay, that's cool. So the answer is gonna be no. Are you saying that it'd be worth my time more than playing Monster Sanctuary? Crystal Snail. Alright, we need names for crystal snails. What a little guy. Look at this guy. I like how the big gem is not moving. It's an interesting choice. 46 Okenen Monogatari. Ah, 46 100 million year story. That's interesting. We're gonna call this guy. Oh, cool. We're gonna call this guy. Because his little dude things look like a mustache. Oh, look at all the room we're getting for all the dudes. I don't know. It's just in a name. We're gonna have to donate some of these palos to the Monster Sanctuary when we get back next time. Wherever this monster spends a turn without attacking an enemy, apply a random debuff. Done. You're mentioning it because it's interesting. Maybe not that well known. Probably a little up my alley. Well, that sounds good. Take a look. How would you describe my alley? I'm curious. If you had to say this is what your alley is like, Liam. What would you say? Thunderstorm. Magical damage hits all enemies with a chance of shock. That's fun. This is what we wanted. Energize. Monsters in the party recover 7.5% of the max health when they trigger shock damage. I think that's an interesting choice. Okay, I see. A PC 98 emulator. So it comes with a curse. That's funny. I do like Dragon Quest. Yeah, I think I've done 1, 2, 3, 9, and 11. Or maybe I didn't play 3 yet. Still want to finish those. Tant. There's so many games I want to play. I also want to play Final Fantasies 4, 5, and 6. So like I got a lot of hours in front of me. Is there a good way to play Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6 without using an emulator? Ha! What a surprise. A visitor. Hello. Get warm by the fire. I'll make some tea for you. Oh, I have an even better idea. You came to me because you want to swim. Sure, yeah. Okay. I know better than to argue with some young know-it-all. I'll make you some warm underwear for you. Okay. Make it from beast hide and a magma pillar soap. Yes. Okay. Rawhide. Bring me rawhide. Maybe you can even find some rawhide just lying around somewhere. Okay. Good luck. Good luck. If you get too cold, there'll always be warm fire over here. That's kind. Oh wow, I have to listen to this whole thing every time. I don't have rawhide, do I? Mango. Crit damage. Feed. Alright, I gave him that. Okay, I mean, let's. Did we give Gatto any food? No, we didn't. Defense, health, crit damage, defense, health. Wanted attack. $60 health potato, 100 health corn. See you losers. A Minotaur. We gotta get that rawhide. Like, I was annoyed when with the re-release of the Dragon Quest stuff on the Switch, they did the mobile ports. They look so ugly. They look so bad. I'm sorry. I don't want to hate them. They just do look super ugly. It's really disappointing. It's like I don't want to not like them. I want to like them. They gave me so little choice. I see. He's protecting him. Is it only one attack per round? How does it work? I demand to know. Good old Dargon quest. Gemstone Rain. Wasn't that an attack from Secret Mana? The weird gnome thing. That's fair. Has it been released? Like I think I've got some of them on a PlayStation disc. Gem missile, basically, yeah. Same idea. But getting the place, like streaming with a PlayStation is a pain. And we've talked about emulators and how much I love them, how they always work. And people who defend emulators totally aren't just drinking the Kool-Aid. Down you go, buddy. This guy's gonna be around for a while, eh? We're gonna need some heals here. Okay, yeah, I guess we just shake everything we got, as it were. Stop beating my bird. What a jerk. I think we got him now. That's gonna be it. When do you and Jordy play Battletoads? Brad, 7:30 also? Is that your time? Is that the time? Game time with Bradley. 7:30, be there. Or be square. It's interesting. Okay, well. My gaming intuition helped me there. I've got 2 rare candies now I haven't used. Okay. I think I can get up from here, though. Yeah. A little less silly. I like those leaping lizard dudes. Oh yeah, we need a rawhide. Rawhide. Okay, I'm just gonna poison everybody. Go for it, blah blah blah. Explosions. Ugh. Have either of you played Borderlands 2? Here a punch. Poison in the cat. Yum yum yum. Delicious poison. So far, like all of the moves that I've had that do status effects, apply them like 100% of the time. It's interesting. I didn't play it that much. I just played it obsessively for like, 6 years. That's fair. Alright, see you, Brad. Enjoyed your Napple Toads. Oh, come on, ref. Look at that BS. I wish there was a thing in games where, like, maybe this is too third wall meta garbage, but, like, the bad guys could get, like, caught for breaking the rules and be thrown in the penalty box. Like, the fact, like, the penalty box in hockey is such a funny idea. Where it's like you're allowed to break the rules, but there's like a caveat where you like have to go sit in a box for 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Like breaking the rules of the game are just like built into the rules of the game. Like, it's strange, but fine. I wish that kind of concept was employed more in other games, because I think it's so funny. Like the idea that like your opponent in this game could pull an illegal maneuver, but like the cat ends up in the penalty box for 2 minutes or something while you fight the rest of the team on account of it. Totally, yeah. Like there's penalties that you take willingly, right? Part of the thing. This is part of the ebb and flow of running your lines in hockey, right? That's why there's the whole like enforcer role on a hockey team, a bruiser, right? Someone who's just, hanking and getting aggro, as they say. Can't stick handle, can't shoot. 6'4" before you put on skates. The Ottawa Senators need you. Yeah, exactly. Even the third line of a Canadian hockey team, preferably the third line. Totally, it's 100% what it is. It's all it is. It's just trying to wound Gretzky, kind of trying to cut Crosby's career short, one hip check at a time, right? One of the things I like with the penalty box system in hockey, you don't end up with that thing like that you end up with in soccer, where people pretend to get hit and hurt in order to try to get the ref to do whatever, right? When some lughead missing 2/3 of his teeth, does an open ice check and lays out the star on the other team mid ice. They just gotta go. Yeah, you got me. I'm going to the box. I'm not gonna bother pretending I didn't do what I just did. It's my job to go hit this man and then sit in a box for 2 minutes. That's what I get paid for. So, like, you know, it's not even like my bad. It's like, yep, I did my job. Call me when my shift is over. Yeah. I got you, fam. Smash. So you just... Yeah, exactly, yeah. It wasn't a matter of if, it's just when the whistle's coming up on that play, right? I don't know. Explosive blast sounds fun because I like explosions. More lightning? Let's unlock some of these things. Oh, I don't have skill points. Health. Fire. Mana plus. Yeah, what a world. Yeah, they just made breaking the rules of the game like the rules of the game. It's very bizarre. Anyways, I would love to see that in games. There's some mechanic where you can like break the rule of the game in order as like an offset. I guess one of the things that's funny about it is the conceit, right? It would be hard to do in something like this, right? Because, you know, as a video game, like the rules of the game are also like the rules of the universe, so to speak, right? So I don't know mechanically how you would actually implement that, but I'm curious. Oh, there's a... Cool, we've got a guy for that. Come here. Oh, baby. Oh, we need it. Oh, right. Because if I take him off, the switch is no longer down. We got it. So that will stay permanently up. Totally. Yeah. It's weird. It's a real vibe, as I say. Oh. It's actually an earthy creature. Okay, well, we'll just have to... Oh, the angle's weird. I say, that platform better come back. The game's cheating. If you can teleport, just teleport somewhere good. This is hard for all the wrong reasons. So I got there's no falling damage. There's no damage to take when you fall anyways, but... What a jerk. Why didn't that count? Oh, is it water? And I am just an idiot? Yeah, I'm just a stupid person is the problem. Don't mind me. It's okay. We don't need to talk about that again. Wizard hat. You saw nothing. You'll tell no one. Alrighty. Some off-screen action. What was he even doing? We'll never know. I refuse to tell. Give me that treasure. Ah, rawhide! Alright, we can go get our long underwear or whatever. What did that lady promise us? Completely unsolicited underwear sales. Can you imagine? This is one of those things that like makes perfect sense in a video game, but if it happened in your real life, you would call the police. You're just like wandering through the mountains and somebody offers to make you underwear. You'd be like, I'm about to be murdered. Entrez-vous. Hello there. How's it going? You found some rawhide? Alright, now you want the warm underwear? Let's do it. Some silk pantsu. Yeah, definitely. Oh man. We got the Varia suit. Don't forget to visit me every now and then, right? Now rules are rules. Grandma made you the underwear. She gets to watch you put it on. Don't worry, Grandma won't touch. Gonna get a big yikes. Big yikes in the chat for that. Big yikes for Grandma. That looks like lightning. I don't think I have lightning. It's probably not ground, eh? I don't know. I don't know anybody who does lightning. Yeah, I'm never going back. That old lady's creepy. Oh, I don't know what I got because I spammed the button. I see what they did. That's, you know, it's level design. We're designing levels. Ah! Oh, I meant to do that. Remember that time I got a mob of angry villagers together afterwards, and we climbed the mountain. I keep on doing that. We climbed the mountain again and had her put to death for presumed sorcery. Me neither. I don't remember doing that. Combo potion. Combo potion. The map told me it was there. I don't think it probably should have, but it did. I'll always remember it. That's like a scene from Beauty and the Beast. Oh, nice. Even Gato has warm underwear now. Orb! I've got a Pokemon for that. Kitty. Okay. So it's not like Flash. Do I have to make this a blind jump? It looks like it. That's fine. Or is it fine? I wonder if you can do that. You probably have to die a few more times. Jump, yeah. Yeah, I wonder if I forget whether or not the glide arrests your upwards momentum. It seems to. There we go. Claws. Carrot. Get sent back to the beginning? No. This one's yeah, this is a weird choice. Because now we actually have to like go back now. I mean, this would be easier to do with the birdie, right? I say as I die. Alright. Fire. I love it. I love video games. The bird's flying underwater. Don't worry about it. The game designers weren't worried, so I shouldn't be worried. Okay, well, we now have the Varia suit. Let's go to the Monster Sanctuary, though. I want to go visit my palos. Don't think you can go back up this way, or you can. You just need to be good at video games, unlike me. Funny that that kills you, but this doesn't, even though there's just air there. You know what I'm saying? It's an interesting choice. There's a lot. Yeah, this game has got a, you know, it's a lot. Yeah, exactly. There's, I think that, like, we know we're playing an indie game here, right? Like, so I'm not trying to take these dudes as cleaners over these kinds of elements, because I think they largely do not matter. Like, they're not the difference between whether or not this game is fun, but they're definitely, you know what I mean? Like, sticks out as like polished stuff. Obviously doesn't matter. I'm just curious about the gameplay as well as like game development as a thing to do. Oh sweet, teleporter, that's handy. Tenguman, hail novice keeper Dawn. A beautiful lake, isn't it? They say the frozen oracle resides in the cave beneath the icy water. She only reveals herself to the brave and worthy. Whoa! Watch out there. Don't step too close to the water. You might fall in. I don't have to tell you it's deadly to take a swim in icy water, right? Unless you've got some mighty warm clothes on you. But they don't look like it. Oh, you've already gotten some warm clothing. I learned that from a flag that was set. To hell with you. Alright, we're gonna explore the area to the up direction. And then go back to the keep. All right, this dumb thing was in the way. Jeez. And we couldn't get here because we didn't have the thing. Itch in my nose. Video game fit. Oh, hello. Lady Stasis. Why, hello there. You've come to just the right time to assist me with my experiment, a scientific breakthrough of unparalleled proportions. I don't know how they could tell I had underwear on. It's a fairly safe assumption. But I guess, I mean, I don't know. Why is underwear the item that allows you to brave the Arctic temperatures and not like I guess that needs to be something that doesn't change the aesthetic of your character at all. He's in cahoots with the spooky grandma. This whole mountain's rigged. Oh, forgive me. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lady Stasis, a leading scholar in the field of monster science. I specialize in cryomancy. You'll see that both of these things are relevant to the experiment I'm aiming to conduct. Novice Keeper. Have you ever heard of a monster species known as a shockhopper? You have? Splendid. I'm overjoyed to meet a fellow academic. You'd have to be a monster historian to know about shockhoppers, which have been extinct for more than 400 years. Anyway, it's my current scientific pursuit to reintroduce shockhoppers to the world. All I've had to do was single out a possible genetic relative of shockhoppers. After many experiments, I've managed to do so. The only problem is that all I have of that other monster species is a couple of feathers. Do you understand my conundrum? We're talking about cloning. I can't recreate a long extinct monster from a feather, just as I can't recreate a monster from thin air. I might be able to, however, if I had an egg of that monster. Okay, I don't need to know the specifics. Dodos, ancient woods, swimming, monster science, Sweet. You know, could have used an editing pass. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Why, hello! +3 bandana of bandanaing of train robbery. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're gonna go back to the stronghold, the monster sanctuary. We're gonna talk to this dude, and we're gonna grow the army. Strength of the army. Army strength. Thanks to your effort, the monster army strength reached a total goal of 150. Here's your rewards. Some gemeralds. Donate some monsters. Alright, who can we get rid of here? We're not getting rid of Gato. Do you think we pull the plug on Avro and just say we don't care about you anymore? Send you to the farm upstate? Mooper I don't really care for at all. We're never going to use Obama. We did use Dorp. I think I like Blinky more than Dorp though, so let's get rid of Dorp. Thank you. This is a great addition to the monster army. Waffles is pretty cool, but we've got Gato, who also does the punchy punch, so we're not gonna worry. Thank you. Here's some reward. A level badge ×2. So I have 4 now that I haven't used. Yeah, sorry Obama. It's been nice knowing you. A reward box, level 1? Wow! I wonder what that does. Gizmo, Noodles. Noodles looks cool. I don't know what I would use Noodles. Stashio, I'm actually not feeling. See ya, buddy. Peace. 7. We need 7 points. Alright, Mooper. You're benched. Thanks to your effort, the total monster army strength reached the strength goal of 400. Reward box level 1. Wow. I wonder what that means. Let's go look at our reward box. Consume to get a random item. The Yowie egg. I didn't need that. A diadem +3. It truly is random. Another Yowie egg. Not random enough. Alright, we know what we're doing with those Yowie eggs. Thank you. We'll hatch to train the monster. Sweet. We got so many apples now. What time to be alive? Cestus. We're gonna Ocarina. Morning Star. Kunai. Impact ring. That sounds fun. Let's do that. More crits. Crit chance up. Do it. What else we got here? Let's upgrade this Ocarina. Ocarina of Rhyme. Other items that probably do things. +2 belt. A lot of systems in this game. Do they convert to meaning? Who can say? A Sepator. Alright, good upgrading, everybody. Take 5. Yeah, this place is kind of cool. There's like an area where you can do the old boss rush and do like various challenges. It's pretty fun. You can play online battles, which I'm sure is just a whole ton of spaghetti. There's probably some guy who figured out like the one combination of monsters that's perfect and spams it, and you're like, wow, that sucks. And you just can't win, then you die, and then you go, well, I'm never playing online again. I'm sure the meta for this game is not very advanced. Oh, I can buy food here. Oh, but none of it's any good. I want the one that increases attack. I haven't used items yet. Gonna be real with y'all. Crit chance. Do I have any crit rings already? A feather. A shuriken. Shuriken actually seems pretty tight. I have so many items. I don't care. I'm not gonna. I don't have time in my life to manage the inventory in this game. I have so much to live for, right? Mr. Tengu. I can get up here now. Can I get up there? No, it's disappointing. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, well, I think this is a good time for me to take a bit of a break. I gotta get some supper in my belly. This has been fun. This is a good game. I think I'm sticking with my assessment that like this is by far not the perfect game, but I think there's enough charm and enough really interesting things going on in this that it's like I'm really looking forward to seeing where it goes. Furthermore, I'm looking forward to keeping track of the team that made this and see what they made next, because I feel like this is, you know, this is a team with some cool ideas. We're able to put together a game that has a lot of charm that would probably be able to do really great things were more resources available to them. This does not feel like a game where a big team, you know, with tons going on, did an underreach and put out something half finished. This feels like a team of really passionate, dedicated people pulling everything together in order to make some version of a really grand vision. Yeah, and I'd really love to see, I just want to see what other cool ideas that they've brought to the table in this game, and more than anything else, just see where the team goes. Yeah, a great step in a possibly good direction. Yeah, if nothing else, like at least a step in a direction, right? This game is combining a bunch of things in some ways I didn't even think about before. It's you know, in the year 2021, it's not a roguelike. How dare they? How dare they? But yeah, Keith A.L. It's been a pleasure to get you to know a little bit. I don't know if I'm streaming again soon, but it'll be, you know, not too far from now. At the very latest, it'll be on Thursday, where we're back playing The Lost Vikings with my dear pal Brad. If you're looking for something to check out later, I'm sure he's going to be streaming Battletoads with his dear pal, whose name escapes me, Jordy, I think his name. That's always been fun. They're trying to beat Battletoads on one set of continues, which is quite a feat. They've been practicing for what seems like months. Probably has been months. All right. Until